Hi and welcome to this introductory video for InAudio. In this video we will go through how to set up InAudio and how to play a few simple sounds. So let's get started. We just need to go to Window, InAudio, Audio Window, and since this is the first time we run InAudio in this project, we need to add the manager to the scene and create an InAudio project. Please save the scene when prompted. But before we progress any further, I'll demonstrate one of InAudio's most powerful features, which is work while you play. So I'm gonna hit play and do the rest of the tutorial in play mode without losing any data in the end. So to play a sound, I'll take this audio clip of a gun sound and drag it onto the folder in the InAudio window. And it will automatically create an audio node. It has our audio clip and a few parameters like volume, pitch, delays, looping, buzzes, among others. But to actually play this, we'll need to create an event. So let's go to Window, InAudio, Event Window, and right-click on one of these folders and create an event. And let's give it a better name and say Gunfire Event. But to play the sound, we'll just need to drag our audio node onto the event, which will create an action in the event, which actually plays the sound. And an event can have any number of actions, and an action can do many different things. Play is just one of them. It can also stop it, break anything that loops, stop everything in an object, stop buzzes, and other things like that. So to fire this event, let's open MonDevelop so we can add a variable to the inspector. So I have a simple mono behavior here, and I'm just going to type public in audio event, gun event, just give it some name for the inspector. We also need to give it a name, gunfire event. This can be any name you want. These don't match, they don't have to match anything. And to actually fire the event, we just type InAudio, post event, give it the game object we're using so it knows where in the world to position it, and give it the gun event variable. With this script done, we can hop back into Unity and it will recompile our script. We'll recompile the project while we're still running. So I'm going to create a new game object, just position it 0, 0, 0, add our gunshot example script, and you see our button just popped on the screen. And we have a simple drag and drop form in our inspector where we can drag our gunfire event onto, and when we click this button, we'll then hear its fire. However, as you can hear, there isn't a lot of variety in the sound. Let's go back to our audio window and spice it up a bit with a few more variations. So right-click on this node, click random, and drag our single gunshot onto the newly created random one. Just give it a better name, random gunshot. But as it only has one child, we will still hear the same sound every time. So let's just take a few more nodes, or audio clips rather, and drag it on our random node, and now it will choose one of these 4 every time. However, it's still the same sound. And that's because our event hasn't changed. It still references our old single gunshot. So let's take our random one, drag it back to the action here, and this replaces which audio node it chooses when firing. And now it's a random gunshot every time. So to add a bit more variety, let's go back to our audio window and change the volume to be random. So let's put a value between 0.6 and 1. And this will now change the volume for every one of the children. And let's hear it. Much better. But let's add also a pitch variation. So let's between 0.9 and 1.1. And if you hear it again, Please note how changing the volume, pitch, delay, or buzz for a node also affects all its children. So when we play the random node, all its children will be affected. So now if I stop play mode, all our InAudio data is still there. Our game object in the scene is of course gone. And that's it. I hope you found this introductory video useful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email or write on the forums. Thank you for watching.